As you can see, this is going to be the last nest of the season now. Got three three chicks hatched from my best pair. Oh, hang on, is there another one in there? Might be 4. No, 3. So I had 2 hatched yesterday, 1 hatched this morning, and there's 2 infertile eggs in there. And that's off the pair that's been producing the best chicks this year. And I'll show you a few of those in a minute because I've popped a few of them into show cages. Yeah, so anyway, 3 more chicks, so that will finish the breeding season off nicely. And I'll just show you some of the rest of the birds now. Right, so it's just done the normal, cleaned the birds out and fed and watered, and as I just showed you, there's 3 chicks in the last nest for the year from what is my best pair of birds. Probably not the best hen, but the best pair. So hopefully we'll see how they're doing. Right, and this is all the, obviously, the remainder of the chicks from the year. Tucking into their grit on the cage bottom. Now this one doesn't know what's going on at the moment because it's suddenly on its own, and I'll show you why. So I've popped a few. This is their first time in the show cages, so they're obviously they're not show trained yet, but they've got to start somewhere. Now this one's got a lovely head and lovely beak. I like the markings as well, but that's a lovely little bird there. Now obviously that stance there is not quite right for when they're showing. That's a bit too upright. That's more like a sort of Irish stance, but she's doing that because she's looking around at the other birds in the environment, so we'll get her out of that. The poster behind shows the correct stance, but she'll get into that. And this is well, you can barely see it. This is my white variegated, well, one of them. This is the younger of the 2. That's a bonny little bird. Nice bird that. I'll probably keep that one. It's not quite as good shaped Raza, but it's slightly too big. And then this is the brother or sister of that other variegated. Again, that's a nice poise that she's taking there. Not quite as good around the chest as the other one, but nice head, just that little flick of a sort of crest on the back as they lift there. Yeah, nice bird that one. And then this one, slightly bigger, but still a nice bird. It's got a good beak and good head, that one. Yeah, you see it better now. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how those develop. Obviously they haven't molted yet, so they will change. But I think this one in particular is possibly my favourite bird of the year that I've bred. I really like that one. Great head and beak on that one, and nice markings. So anyway, we had a few storms the last few days, and so it's been very cool. A lot of rain, thankfully. But now it's heating up again, and we're going to be up 30 degrees again at the weekend. So for in the UK, that is a heat wave. So it'll be keeping the birds cool again. They're all doing well though. They're wondering what's happening because obviously just popped a few of their nest mates into a show cage. See, that's a nice bird. Interesting markings. You can't see, it's going in and out of focus. Yeah. Well, yeah, so a few more chicks to round out the season. Interesting. Now that was my best hen, but unfortunately didn't produce any chicks. But I'll keep her for next year. She's got a nice shape, nice size, especially for an over-year bird now. Yeah. Here's the zebras. They're all doing okay. They're a bit quiet at the moment, having a little siesta. So anyway, just a short one. Just thought I'd quickly show you a few of the birds out there. I'll get them back in their cages in a minute. I am very pleased with that one there. That's a nice bird. Yeah, I am very pleased. Lovely markings. I like that bit of, it's got the variegated head, and then that break around the neck and round the back of the neck, just and then a clear front. Yeah, lovely bird that. The white hasn't quite got the shape, and he's going to be a bit too long. But for that one, definitely, it's a lovely bird. Very inquisitive in the show cage. I like that as well. Looking around, very alert, comfortable, quite relaxed already. Yeah, that'll train well, that one, I think. Just for anyone popping on this video quickly and seeing them in these small cages, these are show cages. The birds do not stay in these for long. They do not live in these. These are literally just for showing. And obviously the larger cages are what they live in, as you can see all the other birds here. Anyway, I have to point that out because I have seen several comments accusing bird keepers of extreme cruelty when they see them in show cages, but there you go, never mind. Yeah, anyway, a brief look. I'm going to finish cleaning up now. I've got to sweep the top of the cages off, and the birds are actually cleaned out, but and the cages makes it so easy with all the plastic and wire cages now. They want to feed the chicks. Yeah, so easy with these plastic and wire cages. Just wipe clean and job done. No mite at all in the bird shed again, thankfully. Not a trace of mite. I haven't had for a few years actually. In fact, I can't remember having mite. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'll refill all the water bottles and let the birds get on with their day. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoyed a slightly closer look at some of the birds. Yeah, I really like that one. I really like that bird. Next time I'll show you a few of the others, and I'll keep you up to date on how these are doing. See, that one's sitting nicer now. Nice head and beak on that one. Yeah, I like those two birds. They're probably the pick of the year, I think. Right, thanks for watching, and hope all your birds are keeping well, and your seasons are going well, wherever you may be. Right, I'm going to wrap that up, and I'll do an update in a few days. If not, it'll be the normal next Monday. Thanks very much. Cheers. See ya.